Hello there, so here's our series of films where the plants speak, and the plant that would like to communicate with us all is the pomegranate. So off we go. Hello there and welcome to a new series of films which are called The Plants Speak, I'm the Mouthpiece. So this is what's been happening for me over the last 6 weeks. I've been working very deeply with the plants, doing lots of harvesting of plants and really connecting with them strongly. And I was getting this sense they wanted to say something, and I tuned in and listened to them, and this is what they wanted to say. We're plants. We love you, you human beings, and what we want to do is we want to communicate with you so that you know just how much we love you and how much we like to be part of your existence. So this is the way that it works. Whenever you consume a plant, you take a plant into your body, that plant then gets the opportunity to transform itself through your digestive process into human flesh. That's right, yeah, exactly. Whenever you eat, whatever you eat, it becomes you. That's what digestion's all about. You eat some food, that food turns into you. You eat garbage, then you turn into garbage. You eat good plants, you eat good animals, and that turns into you, something really good. So the first plant that has chosen to speak up is the pomegranate. Now Keith absolutely loves the pomegranate. We know that he's been obsessed about them for years, but what we want to do is to actually talk to you and tell you why you're so keen on them, and suggest to you that this might be a plant you might want to bring deep into your life, into your daily life. So this is it. So first of all, in the UK where Keith lives, you can go and buy pomegranates pretty much all the year round. You're lucky. In the United States of America, that's not the case. There's parts of America where they have to get these freeze-dried pomegranates in a powder form because they don't have all the year-round access. But in the UK, you do. We come from the Middle East. We come from a whole wide swathe of the world, all the way from Portugal in the far west, all the way through to the Middle East in the east, and all the way through to India, Pakistan. So it's an incredibly long range of countries where we grow. And we're very special, unusual plants. We're incredibly resilient and devoted to life and living because we can grow in a wide variety of environments. And we can grow where there's not much water. Now, it's no big deal if you're like a horsetail and you're growing in a land where the rain is just falling out the sky all the time. You know, what's the big deal about that? That's easy, isn't it? But imagine growing in a place which is like semi-desert where there's hardly any rainfall. Now that's a challenge, and we're up for this challenge, we are, us pomegranates. So what we do is we grow. Each seed produces a little shoot like always, and the shoot becomes bigger and it grows into a bush. And this bush eventually becomes like a tree. And it's not a huge tree, it's a relatively small tree that we become. And what we do is we have very, very deep roots, and our roots go deep into the soil, and they also go shallow as well. So wherever there's water, if there's a sudden bit of rainfall, we grab it all. If there's water deep in the earth, we grab that too. And we take the water from whether it's shallow or whether it's deep, and we make ourselves into a really strong tree. And our leaves are a little bit waxy. We don't lose water, unlike some of the plants that grow in the more temperate countries, like a wheat plant, for example. That is not waxy, those leaves, so they're going to dry out quite easy, but not us. No, we can keep the water in that we've got. And we produce these beautiful flowers, and in the fullness of time, we produce these fruits. And the bigger we grow and the older we are, the bigger these fruits can be. And just look at this pomegranate fruit. So here we are, here's some images of them so you can understand what we look like. And you can buy these in green growers and supermarkets. So what I'm going to get Keith to do now, I'm going to get him to get a knife and open this particular pomegranate up so you can see what it looks like inside. So here we are, and he's opened it up, and you can see, just look, inside our fruits we are full of jewels. Each of these individual little things is a jewel. And you've got a tiny seed in the middle there, which is full of nutrition for you. And actually the pith, that pale creamy yellow stuff is full of a very powerful medicine. And if you taste a bit of the pith, you'll feel that's quite a strong taste. That's powerful human medicine, that is. And then the actual jewel itself was so sweet. We contain vitamin C. We are delicious. And you can have them in parts of the Middle East and even in Central and Eastern Europe. The tradition would be you get a pomegranate out when you've got some guests, open it up, break out the jewels and just pass them around and share them. That's a traditional way for human beings to have pomegranates. What Keith does, he makes juices out of them, he puts them into the power drink, and he also makes a drink which is pomegranate, pineapple and apple juice, which is utterly sensational. And this is the thing, as plants we love to get together, so when we get together with an apple and a pineapple, the results are really extraordinary. Powerful liver medicine, powerful heart medicine, medicine for the circulatory system. We give you so much, but we want to focus in on ourselves now, because it's our film. Let's just talk to you about us. We are jewels. We have the gift of love. We are kindness in action. We contain vitamin C, we contain the sugars that you can digest safely. That's not going to give you any horrible diseases. No, you're going to be safe if you consume us. And here's the thing about us. In order to get the little jewels out, it takes a bit of work, a bit of effort. So the really lazy human beings are going to be put off by that. We're not interested in lazy human beings. We want human beings who've got a bit of oomph into you, that are going to put a little bit of trouble in. And also, you'll notice that when you take the seeds out, it can get a bit messy, and that's okay. Life is messy. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of mess in life, so don't be worried if one of the little jewels shoots off and hits the ceiling or stains the floor momentarily. It's not a problem. You can deal with it all. That just teaches you to accept the chaotic aspects of life, which is all part of the rich tapestry of your existence. So, because some of you are very much stuck in your rational minds, we'll give you a little bit of science here. Pomegranates, we're full of phytochemicals, phytonutrients, which is a load of bollocks actually. It's just fancy science, and it means we're full of plant nutrients, but it sounds posh, doesn't it? And the other posh word we're going to use for you that you like is antioxidants. And here's another even posher word, polyphenols. Polyphenols, antioxidants, phytonutrients, it's all fancy stuff. And all it means to say is that we've got the ability that when we go into your body, you digest us through your mouth, through your saliva, through your digestive system, and we go into your blood. What we do is our antioxidants, our phytonutrients, our polyphenols, we spread all throughout the body. And if there's anywhere in the body that's suffering from damage, from these horrible things called free radicals, you get free radicals in pollution, especially car exhaust, especially foods which have been cooked in a deep fat fryer, takeaway foods. These free radicals, they rush around your body bashing the hell out of it. Well, we are the cavalry, we are the antidote. We go in there and we clean up all the mess. And we knock those free radicals for six, we make them safe. We actually deactivate them and make them harmless again. So this is why you want to become friends with us every day, because we've got the magic. We've got it, what it takes to make you have a marvellous, vigorous, wonderful life. We've got the vitality for you, we've got the strength for you, and we've got the love for you. And if you want to open your hearts, just open up one of us and start nibbling, or make a juice of us. Or Keith's very experimentally, he puts a few of us on a salad. He sprinkles us into a fruit salad. He will even make sometimes a hot vegetable dish, and then at the end of the dish, when he's plating up, he'll just sprinkle some little pomegranate jewels over the top, make it look pretty, make it look beautiful. There's all these things that you can do. If you live in a country where the pomegranates grow and you've only got a limited season, like in Portugal, what you can do is you can keep some of us jewels and you can dry us off and store us, and you can have us dried. And that's another way you can get our benefit. So we've got so much love for you, you human beings, and we are here to heal you. We can heal you from lots of diseases just because we've got antioxidants, phytonutrients, polyphenols. That's a triple whammy of cool, cool and cool. So just go with us, enjoy us, make us a part of your daily experience. you will always benefit from our presence in your lives. Always, always, always. All the love from the pomegranates to you humans.